All right. Anybody tuning in? We're doing like anybody's tuning in yet. I'm gonna adjust this camera a little bit. Sorry about the bad quality on the camera. Old school webcam. Um, see if anybody can hear me. We'll see here in just a second. So the conversation tonight is pit bulls and stomach issues. Now I did a video yesterday talking about stomach issues with pit bulls and things. Um, have two pit bulls. Have both of them rescues. To kind of recap, we ended up going to a slaughterhouse, a backyard. It's not a backyard slaughterhouse, but I want to call that. I want to give the people the respect they deserve, but they offered us a bunch of bones. Now I don't know if you know anything about true pit bulls. We're not talking mixed breeds. We're talking about real pit bulls, full bloods. They destroy anything they get a hold of as far as a chew toy. We have had Kong, Walmart brand, PetSmart brand. It doesn't matter. They tear it apart. The only thing they really, really have a hard time destroying is the cow hooves, the stuffed ones. The far and few between to find. Um, the ones we get, we used to let them empty them out, and then we take them and stuff them with different things, peanut butter stuff. The smell is, oh my god, awful, but it is what it is. Um, so we took these. I'm not even gonna say we. I'm gonna say I. I took these bones to come off about what about a 560 pound hog?
Yeah.
About a 560 pound hog. I don't know the legs. I mean, they're what, like 30 inches long when the knuckle or better,
Probably bigger.
maybe bigger. Anyway, they still had the meat fresh on them, so I took them. I separated the femur from the actual fibula of the hog, boiled them down, cooked them, made sure the meat was cooked. Gave them my dogs. A big bone, I'm a huge bone. They gnawed on them for a day. Our one of our bigger pit bulls, who's a Razorback icon, which I'll try to get him here in a minute. But right now he is. Is he still passed out?
Yep.
Okay, he's still asleep. Didn't bother him. We come home from work because we work third shift, and the smell in the house was awful. Our gator mouth had, which is named Whiskey. He's a blue brindle gator mouth. Most lovable freaking dog you've ever met. The goofy as hell, just always happy, always bouncing, always just ready to go. He was sick to his stomach. He wouldn't eat. He wouldn't drink. He wouldn't. We let him outside. My wife had to go outside and pick him up. Brought him to the step. The first time I carried him in from the step, took him to the couch. Another time she brought him all the way in. Another time I had to bring him all the way in. It was just his little belly was just distended. It was awful. We were so worried. So the first thing I did is I said, well, I'm gonna stay here with him. And she was taking our youngin to school. I said, well, I made a list because to go to the store. I just looked up some things online. Baby formula, make sure he had all the vitamins and nutrients he needed. Um, then we got powdered milk, pumpkin in a can, Pedialyte unflavored, unscented. That way you can add it directly to the water because of course, when you have anything going on that might be vomiting, diarrhea, they're losing a lot of electrolytes, which they got to have. Now, of course, I was absolutely ready to take my dog to the vet if need be, but I wanted to try something else first. So we did what? 30 milliliters about every 2 hours, 3 hours
Yep.
of powdered milk and 2 tablespoons of pumpkin. Now, I took a mason jar. Is how I did mine. I took a quart mason jar. I did 2 cups of powdered milk. It comes in packets. I added 2 tablespoons of pumpkin. Of course, shook it down. Keep it room temperature. Don't give him anything other than room temperature. Not too hot, not too cold. Sort of feed him that. Before that, we were doing a little bit of Miralax. Now, I can tell you right now, there's any other laxative on the market for a dog is going to be way too much for the animal, you're talking about causing intestinal distress. Miralax is a stool softener, not just a laxative. So you're going to come up with a better result with the Miralax. But you only want to do like a teaspoon per every 2 cups. We started doing that. And what was it, sweetie? Was it a day after or the same day that he finally had a poop?
The next day.
The next day he wanted to go outside. We come home, we had to run some errands. Our daughter was taking care of him. And when we were taking care of him, making sure he was okay, keep an eye on him, getting him outside. He went outside by the time we got home. He wanted to go outside, which was a great improvement. Um, Me and my wife walked him around, and no leash, we got a fenced in backyard. Just trying to give him comfort and let him know we were there. And he had a massive poop. I mean, it was all water and stuff, but he got to whatever's bothering him at him. It wasn't what hour, 2 hours later. This dog's acting like ain't nothing happened. Of course, we're keeping him on the wet food a little bit. We're not mixing so much dry into it because we're trying to make sure his belly. Because anybody here has ever had the flu, which I'm not seeing anybody on here. It's just me. So we'll let somebody watch this stuff later. But anybody that's ever had a dog that's had the flu has, or a person that's had the flu. Let me, hold on. Let me get rid of some of this stuff here so people can join. There we go. But still nobody's joined. Anyway, let me get on. Well, hold on one second, y'all. Anyway, anybody here's had bad flu, whatever else, vomiting, nausea, diarrhea, you don't feel with crap. It takes forever to get your stomach right. I'm fighting upper respiratory now. My wife fighting ear infection, upper respiratory. The guy I work with got flu. A couple other people got flu. It is what it is. So how your stomach feels. So anyway, so what I did, and I looked up a lot of stuff because I'm a firm believer in natural stuff works better than sometimes the man-made stuff. I'm a type 2 diabetic. I take so much medication, it's unreal. I'm on 3 different types of insulin, everything. So I can tell you right now that it's not worth the if you can do it holistical and keep your dogs healthy. I'll go into dog food here in a minute, but the biggest thing about it was when he got so bad. My dogs are my kids. That's just not, and I know this is bad to say. My dogs mean just as much to me as my 16-year-old daughter. Um, they're part of this family. They do. They make sure that when you've had a bad day and you walk in that door, that day is gone. They're just so happy to see you, just so happy you're home. They lay on you. They keep you warm. They're always trying to lick you and tell you they love you. I mean, it's just so much there. And the only thing they ask for is, hey, look, throw some food in that bowl. Let me go out to the bathroom and hang out in the sunshine a little bit. They don't want much. But I looked up some stuff. My wife agreed with me on it, and we tried the pumpkin and powdered milk, and it worked great. It worked great. And so far as an update as of today, this makes what, day 3 or day 4?
This is day
3?
4.
It's either day 3 or day 4. She said day 4, so I have a tendency to agree with her. He is back to almost his goofy normal self. He's back to moving around and playing and wanting to chew. He is back to everything that he used to do. And once you've been, and Whiskey's what, 7 years old?
Yep.
Whiskey's 7 years old. We rescued him at 2 years old from a no-kill shelter. Um, I'll have to put some pictures up of him. Now he's a fat dog now. He didn't used to be a fat dog, but shit happens. It wasn't long after him we got Icon. Icon's his brother. But the pumpkin, I'm telling you, if you got a dog that's constipated, that is having issues, pooping, anything like that, think about pumpkin, canned pumpkin. Don't just buy pumpkin, just buy regular old canned pumpkin. It don't need to be expensive. Powdered milk, Food Line brand, wherever you live at, your grocery store's brand is just as good. It is worth it. Get you a syringe, and I mean the children's syringe, not a diabetic syringe, but a children's syringe that holds about 30 milliliters. Give them it'll hold 10 at a time, I think it is. And give them 3 of them every 2 to 3 hours. And give it time to work. It's not going to happen within a few minutes. And if your animal has an accident, then, be understanding and understand the fact that, hey, they can't help it. They don't know what they're doing. They're doing what they know. Clean up after them. Like, get them better. That's the big thing. Just get them better. Because right now, if we hadn't done what we've done, we'd be sitting on $2,000 vet bill
At least.
for the same shit. A $2,000 vet bill for the same shit. Our dogs are well taken care of. Our dogs don't sleep outside. Whiskey sucks on a blanket and sleeps by a heater. This dog usually has to have a heating pad. Your other dog, if he ain't covered up, he ain't happy. So, that is what it is. We have 2 cats. We have Scampy and Little Cat, Dumpster, Stormy. She goes by many names. Scampy had a problem with his intestines one time. What did we give him?
Quarter teaspoon of Miralax.
Mixed in with what?
Is wet food.
So the cats get wet food about twice a night. Not very much. They mainly eat dry food. But my wife got the Miralax for him. He was having a little digestive issues. And she mixed in the Miralax with that. And how long did it take to interact with that? With him?
About a day.
Took about a day. About a day. Once he got that out of him, he's good.
Then I started taking the grass.
But I will tell you one thing. Dogs, cats both need grass. Now, our cats love it. My wife goes outside every day and grabs grass from the yard or from the neighbor's yard. And both our cats need it. But when you look that up online and you actually research that, you see that cats need a certain amount of grass in their diet. It's for their digestion. It's not just because they're sick. It's a digestion thing. If you see a dog eating grass, his stomach's usually upset. It does happen. It happens, but not always. Sometimes they're missing something in their diet. We've bought the expensive food before. We had them on Tractor Supply's 4 Health. We work third shift, so it's hard to get Tractor Supply in the morning when they open up. Stay awake because our third shift's unusual. It's 9 p.m. to 5 a.m. So we have to wait till 8 a.m.
Yeah.
to get the Tractor Supply. So we switched to Purina Smart Blend. Compared it to the ingredients of the 4 Health, it's the same thing. We'll get it in, but it's readily accessible because we can pick it up at Food Line. We can pick it up at Walmart, and Walmart's right around the corner for us 24 hours a day. We can pick it all up from them. We got the cats on Purina. And the cost is a lot better too when you look at convenience and sleeping and things like that. Like we're off to the 30th? No, we go back to the 29th, right?
Yeah.
So right now it's okay. But either way, I'm talking about it was so bad with whiskey that I stayed up all damn day to 3 p.m. I laid in the floor with a pillow, a couch pillow, not a real pillow. No blankets, nothing as big as that, and laid in there until God knows when, and I held his paw so he could go to sleep while this stuff was trying to work on him. And then my wife got up, I went to bed, she took over. And we've been rotating until he started showing signs of being better. So we won't rotate tonight, but because he's doing, oh my God, 100% better than where he was. But, we're not going to sit there and let our animals go without. That's just not going to happen. It's just not in our nature, But needless to say, he will not be getting any more pork bones. Not from there. I'm talking about he'll get his hooves. We bought him some, were those beef bones you bought him tonight?
Yeah.
Bought him some flat beef rib bones, flat rib bones. I mean, they're not even real ribs. I ain't never known nothing to have a rib like that. That's just me, though. Everybody's different, but he enjoyed him. He's thoroughly happy and everything else. And it's like I said. Some states make it where you got to register your animal and all this stuff. You come try to get my dog, you got a better chance of trying to kick God in the mouth to get my dog from me. And that's just how it goes. And I'll tell ASPCA, PETA, Sheriff's Department, State Troopers, SBI, I don't give a shit. FBI, CIA, all the little alphabet groups. It doesn't make a shit to me. And my wife will tell you the same thing. You'll kill us both before you take anything of ours as far as our animals are concerned. The dogs will be the last thing living, won't they, baby? That's just how we are. I don't give a damn. Cats, dogs, whatever. Put too much money, too much time, make these jokes on our kids. It's not going to happen. But if every animal owner was like that, then there wouldn't have had been a law signed into effect here recently that makes it a felony to abuse an animal. A federal felony. And we're not talking about you're gonna like it's like Monopoly. You're not gonna pass go. You're not gonna collect $200. Your ass is going straight to jail, and then you're gonna deal with a federal judge. That's how it goes. There's no county or anything that can trump that charge. That's just how it is, and I think it needs to be that way. Really, because if you can't have if you can't take care of the animal you have, you don't need to have them. You don't need to have them at all. You don't have anything to do with them. We went out of our way to rescue ours. We drove a lot of ways to rescue ours, and before we adopted our next one from the pound, we made sure that we're going to be able to take care of this one. That's just how we look at it. All our animals are spayed and neutered. They don't have shots, everything else. So you don't have to, we don't have to worry about little puppies running. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Whiskey would make some pretty puppies if you had to race them. So would Icon. They'd be so chunky and fat, it'd be look like somebody rolled them in bacon grease and fried them off in the oven. But that is what it is. We have another friend of ours that has an albino boxer. I raised boxers all my life. That is their best friend. She brings her over here all the time, every chance she can get. It keeps everybody socialized, and that is their best friend. And it is what it is. But, you don't have a lot of people like that. You're not going to have a lot of people like that. And I don't get it. You want an animal to love you. And then you get mad when you're not spending much attention to them. They come around and look at you like you're stupid. Animals, no, they're not dumb by any means. If they were dumb, then you wouldn't have cancer-sniffing dogs. You wouldn't have pit bulls as police dogs, pit bulls as diabetic dogs. You wouldn't have these breeds doing it. They are smart as hell. They are smart and they know. So the next time anybody thinks about, excuse me, sorry, still fighting this up respiratory thing. When you really think about it, the next time you look at your animal, you might want to give them a hug and make sure they know you're the one. In this house, I'm alpha. She's beta. The dogs respect that because dogs pack up. That's how they do. That's how they look at their owner as a pack. But if you don't treat them like they're a part of the pack, they'll turn on you in a heartbeat. Even wolf breeds do that. It is what it is. I don't give a damn if you're on a Chihuahua or you on a Bull Mastiff or you on a Wolf Hybrid or whatever. It doesn't matter. A Cane Corso, an Akita, a Malamute, you know, what's those white dogs that herd, baby? Great Pyrenees. Thank you. They will all turn on you if they don't feel like they're in a pack. So you can think about that. You can do whatever. But they're packed animals. That's what they are. They're pack animals. A dog is your best friend. That is a motherfucker that will protect you. That is a motherfucker that will be there for you when you're crying, be there for you when you're happy, and defend you in your own home until they die. With no questions asked. Half of us ain't even got friends like that who would come to our age like that. So y'all think about that for a minute. Whoever decides to replay this video later. But to recap, if you got to get off all that, we're going to recap these things and I'm going to cut this off. First thing, if your dog's got stomach issues, pumpkin, powder milk, Similac baby formula, and Pedialyte, no flavor, no whatever, is the best thing to start with. Of course, get your dog to the vet if that's not working. If you don't see results in 24 hours, it ain't work. You need to get your dog to the vet or your animal, cat, whatever, to the vet. Second thing, if you can't afford it, give the dog to somebody, give the animal to somebody that can. You know, we had a bird. It wasn't that we couldn't afford the bird, but the bird needed more attention than we can give it to. So we gave the bird to a friend of ours, cage, everything, no money, no questions asked about. We gave that bird away so because he was handicapped, disabled at home, and he has made the best of friends with that bird because he's there all the time. The bird requires a certain amount of time. But, you know, you got to make sure you can take care of them. If you can't take care of them, it's the same thing with kids. If you can't feed them, don't breed them. It's the same thing. Ain't no principle behind it. That is what it is. Don't open your damn legs and have a kid if you can't afford it. If you know you can't afford it, you be doing something else. Other than that, so we've talked about that. We talked about the recipes. My email, in case anybody wondering, if you got any questions about pit bulls, me and my wife be more than happy to answer it for you. And we're not talking about how to break one back from the red zone, because I'm going to be honest with you, when you get into that, that's very complicated. That is very, very in detail. You've got to have the time for that. A pit bull that has been taken to the red zone before, we almost adopted one named Adam. What kind of? Well, he was what kind of dog? He was a pit bull. What kind of pit was he?
He was black.
He was a black pit. But he wanted love. He wanted attention. He was very friendly to us. But when another dog came around, that was it. He didn't want nobody else to have anything to do with another dog but him. He was a fighting dog. He was a red zone. So questions like that we can answer, but our advice is not going to be probably what you want to hear. But anything to do with taking care of them, food quality, different things you can give them to chew on, activities, how to train them, whatever else. And I'm talking about when we got Whiskey, I stuck my hand in his food bowl inside of his pen with other dogs around while he was eating. I mean, I moved his mouth out of the way to make sure that he wasn't going to be aggressive like that. I took a big risk getting bit, but I needed to know then. Had kids here at this house, can't take that risk. You don't exactly know what background they come from. All you can do is give them the better life. But anyway, pit bulls are eager to please. See, once you give them that better life, you ain't got nothing to worry about. As long as you give them that love. That's the biggest thing is love. I think these dogs of mine, they would go without eating as long as they got scrubbed and rubbed and scratched. But that's just is what it is. We'll take them everywhere we can take them. For the long time before we got Icon, Whiskey went everywhere with us. the job sites, whatever, didn't matter. He was always with us. If I was there or she was there, Whiskey was there. Con's a little different because Con takes up for Whiskey. So there's a little iffiness there about I don't want anybody to get hurt on a bad whim, so to speak. So we're going to end this video. My email is w4bkp0417 at gmail. Whiskey 4 Bravo Kilo Papa 0417 at gmail. Email me if y'all got any questions. Me and my wife want to answer you. And like I said, we sleep during the day, so it may be late night when we answer you. Just, answer us back, whatever. We can kind of give you tips, tricks, whatever you might need for, helping take care of your animal, especially if you're a new pit bull owner. I will tell you there's a couple things. Don't crop their ears, let them flop. And leave their tails alone. The only reason they crop their ears is for fighting, the same thing as their tails. We got one dog whose ears stand up so damn straight when he sleeps. He still looks like a satellite dish going off. But that's just him. We're not going to mess with his ears. I don't believe in cropping and stuff. Now, when I raised boxers, we boxed their ears, and it wasn't for any other reason because boxers are prone to ear infections when they flop. So we did that. We had his tail docked. But we had all of them done like that. It's the thing about the boxers and how it improves their performance. Boxers are great. Any bully breed's a great dog. And if you're in a state that bans them or whatever else, still keep your dog. Don't let nobody take your dog. They banned them here. We just go into all-out revolution, wouldn't we? It'd be all-out revolution. We'd be the last one standing. Y'all think Waco, Texas happened here again. Just dealing with pit bulls, not polygamy. So it is what it is. But I will tell you, fresh bones are better for the dogs. Watch the pork with their bellies. Treats, things like that. Try to do all natural stuff if you can. Our friend makes her own treats for her dog. Makes some damn good treats for the dogs. May cost a little more. Food-wise, keep grain and wheat and shit out of it if you can. And make sure that if you've got pit bulls are high energy, so make sure you've got plenty of room, at least a quarter acre, eighth acre to a quarter acre fenced in that they can run and be stupid. Because pit bulls are goofy as hell, and half of them don't come with brakes. We got one right now, ain't got a brake on him one. But it is what it is. You do that, you'll be okay. Any other questions, you have problems, whatever else, you shoot me an email. Respond to this video on this channel. I'll get it this way too. You can always leave a comment. No matter when you watch it, it'll leave a comment and come back to me and I'll answer you. What other things would you say when you're raising a pit bull that I haven't already touched base on? Something you would recommend. Plenty of squishy.
Plenty of toys and exercise.
Toys, exercise, walking. Multiple different kinds of toys. They love stuff that squeaks, bones, balls.
They're working dogs. They need a purpose.
Yeah, they need a purpose. She made a good point. They're working dogs. They need a purpose. Give them a purpose. Our dogs, we got a little mini fire pit outside. Our dogs like to carry sticks around that we bring up for kindling. The biggest thing is always acknowledge them. Always acknowledge them. When they've done something great, good, whatever, give them the utmost love. Get them on their back. Rub that belly. Rub that cheeks. Rub everything. Let them know. And talk in a sweet voice. Because that's what's going to make them know that you appreciate what they're doing. And that's going to make them more attached to you. Don't just kick them off the bed.
Don't yell at them.
Never yell at them. If they do something wrong, show them what they did wrong. but never yell at them. Never yell at them.
That's not because they're going to be mean. That's just because they've got feelings.
Okay, my wife is right here by the computer screens. She doesn't want to be seen, but they can hear her. You can do me a favor. I'm going to test it. I can see the mic volume. Say hey.
Hi.
Get a little bit more that way. Say it again.
Hi.
Perfect. If I only got 2 people watching, so I'll watch it later. If you can hear her, say yes. Let's see my response. How you'll be able to talk with people. Anything else? While we're waiting for somebody to say something. Anything else you can think of as far as their digestion, taking care of them in general? Baths. Burt's Bees. What about Burt's Bees? We're not getting. Yeah, okay. They heard. Yeah. Burt's Bees is. We're not getting any sponsors or anything for this, but I can tell you, Burt's Bees makes one of the best lines for dog shampoos, no matter what your breed is. From the dry foam, the deodorizer, the anti-itch. Remember the foam stuff we use, the anti-itch stuff? They do the anti-itch stuff. What else do they do for dogs? They do a ton of stuff for dogs, don't they?
They do stuff for all animals, not just dogs.
It's a little bit pricey on some of it.
Nature's Miracle is great.
Now, if you got a cat, Nature's Miracle cat litter is the best thing you can get. But we will tell you, it's getting harder to find. We're having to order our crap from Amazon because we use a multi-cat litter for Nature's Miracle. And now what? We went there last time. They had, what, 1 box?
They only have the Intense Defense now. They don't have the multi-cat no more.
So, it's like every time we try to get something that's good, it just fucking disappears. But even though she can't see you, she's right here, like, she's right there. She ain't feeling too good. We've all been hit with the crud. We're going to call it the crap of crud. But, so that's pretty much what I've got to say tonight about the dog. Whiskey is doing 100%. I wish he was in here. He's actually in the living room. He's still in his bed, camped out.
No, he's asleep. Icon snoring.
Because the Icon, our Razorback, snoring. Our Gator Mouth is asleep and probably be snoring in a second. One of our friends brought a new dog bed over that they didn't want. Their dog wouldn't sleep on it. Our dog, Whiskey, decided to say, hey.
Tootie is a snob.
Yeah, but Tootie's a great dog.
She's a snob.
But so that's what kind of we try to we like to inform people because not everybody's got $2,000, $1,500, $500 to take their animal to the vet.
Well, it's like
That's just as bad as Obamacare.
It's like what I told you about Grizzly when she got so messed up. That was several $100s, and that was like 24 years ago.
Hey, y'all hang, whoever, the 2 people I have on here, y'all hang tight a second. Get me a drink. I want you to kind of stand right where you stand and tell them about Grizzly and that shit. Because Grizzly was what?
She was a Lab and Chow mix, but
Lab
she looked
and Chow
like a
mix.
German Shepherd.
That's the one that chased Justin off, right?
That's the one that tried to attack Justin.
Should have got his ass.
If Dad hadn't yelled, she would have.
Y'all want to see me paint my lips with this Burt's Bees? It's called Ginger and Lime. Oh, it's so good.
You're an idiot.
You hear what she just called me a fucking idiot. I guess I'm just an old penis wrangle. We all got issues.
I think yours is worse.
Yeah, my issues probably are worse. But I'm too sexy for my issues. Do what? What did you say?
You're an idiot.
Yeah, maybe. I'll be that idiot. And my voice usually ain't just high pitched. But I've been coughing so damn much. I've left some lungs in some other rooms and everything. I just, it is what the doctor got me on this shit. I don't even want to take it. Got me on a codeine cough syrup. Every time I take this shit, it makes me feel like I'm third world country. Like I should be pooping in a hole somewhere in a room. So anyway, this is my wife, Kimberly. Y'all give her the same respect I give her. Shut up. But she had a dog from her childhood.
It was
named
Dad's
Grizzly.
dog.
It was her dad's dog, but the dog loved her to death. Yeah, you are an idiot, but it's entertaining. I appreciate that, James. That is so great that you think, here, this is for you, buddy. Anyway.
Really?
He called me an idiot. Anyway, so she does not like the camera, but you can hear her voice. So she's going to try and tell you a little bit about Grizzly and her dog. Her dog kind of went through the same, something like what Whiskey's going through. I really want to kind of say Grizzlies are worse.
Grizzly's was worse because she had a blockage and could not use the bathroom.
Well,
so we took.
Go ahead, hold on. I'm going to turn it over to her. I'm going to sit here. We doing some drinking and thinking while she doing some spitting and speaking. All right, so y'all just listen to her voice. She's not ever. One day I will get her in front of this camera.
Don't hold your breath.
You heard that, didn't you? I ain't gonna hold my breath or whatever because I ain't got much breath left. But
I was always told, don't count your chickens before they hatch.
one passion that we have is animals. And this is a girl that has stopped in a damn flood to move a turtle into a creek. So where are you going?
Don't judge me.
I'm not judging. I'm just telling you. This is the girl that.
Oh, you get mad and yell at me and talk about.
I'll tell you. Let me tell y'all something. One thing before we get moving. Well, when my other dog Holly got poisoned and she ended up passing away, it was months. What, about a month? 2 months?
3.
3 months, and we were out and about. Right? We had just got in that car accident.
We went to PetSmart for something.
But we had the F-250 because that bitch slammed in my truck.
But we went to PetSmart before the wreck. It was like the day before. We were after something from PetSmart.
No, because
we were after Nature's Miracle because your mama's cat had used the bathroom behind her couch and she couldn't get the smell out.
Okay, yeah, okay. And then but we had the 250 when we went.
No, we did not.
Baby, we had the 250 when we drove to get with.
No, we rode in the red Ford to PetSmart. We heard about the adoption place. We took the red Ford. We went to that place that day.
Okay, well, whatever she's saying.
We
I
picked
disagree.
Whiskey out,
We're going to let it.
but we had to wait a couple days to get him because he had to be fixed.
Anyway, there was this beautiful female lamb staff there, Brendel.
Nope.
I sat on the ground in front of PetSmart. Okay, James said women are right.
Thank you.
Well, dude, I know you're trying to score some points and not get your ass axed, but it's okay. We'll leave it at that.
You don't know my family.
Because
We've got good memories and we can hold grudges until we're dead.
We're going to clear that slate. We pulled PetSmart. They're doing the adoption thing. I sat down on the ground. There was the most beautiful Amstaff terrier there. Nobody else could mess with her. There were people trying to mess with her, people trying to play with her. She didn't want nothing to do with it. I sat on the damn ground. This dog curled up in my lap. And I had this dog like somebody just melted a whole pot of country crock. I told my this dog was all over me. And the first thing she says is, no, I want a male and I want a pit bull. I said, okay. So we talked to the people that were there that ran that. And they told us where their veterinary,
their home location.
Pretty much their home location was. So we jumped in. We had the two. Well, okay, we're not gonna say we had the 250. We had a truck.
We were in the Ford. We got the 250 like
whether the gates were closed, we had to get them to open the gates for us. They're like, none of these dogs are ready. The ones that are ready are out. I said, we don't give a damn about that. We're talking about cash money. We want to see what you got. And the vet there was very accommodating.
No, he was not the vet. He runs the rescue. His name's Herb Monez.
Yeah, and we'll call him Herb. We'll just call him Herb. And he said, pretty much, y'all have free reign.
Mm-hmm.
So for an hour or so, we walked around this place. After we met Adam, the one I was telling you about, that was the black pit.
There's some pretty coonhounds too.
That's some coonhounds. And we met Whiskey. His name was Hugh. H-U-G-H.
Like Hugh fucking Hefner.
Like Hugh knows who. Anyway, like Colt Ford sang about it. So we played with Hugh a little bit, and we fell in love with him. It was like, so we went back to their shop, and they had a bunch of cats, everything else. And we were like, that's what we want. He's like, well, he ain't ready. I said, how long is it going to take you?
Took him like 3 days because he had
He's
to
like,
be neutered and everything.
he was making sure, he's like, are you sure this is what you want? I said, I'll pay you right now if you just get him ready. It was what, $75 adoption fee because they're nonprofit, and that's what covered. They worked with Carolina Veterinary in Reedsville.
Yeah.
And got him right, got him fixed, and made sure he's updated on rabies, fully vetted, heartworm tested. I'm talking about gave us an entire booklet plus $300 worth of coupons to get to PetSmart to go get what we needed for him. In 3 days, we pulled up and had white.
That's what we had that one because you had to pick him up.
Because I could barely fit that joker through the gates. Remember?
Yes.
They had to spread the gates even wider to get the truck in there. And we got back in the kennel with him. Remember? Did we take Scarlett with us then? Or was Scarlett the first time?
No, we didn't take them. Either of them. That's why we did the whole taking the food bowl and stuff away to see how he would react to kids.
Because I got it. I put a big danger. I was in there with 7 dogs.
Kids do stupid shit.
And I got pictures of it. I was in there, you were taking pictures.
Even though I will smack my kid for doing something stupid like that.
Like we'll put their food. We had to know. So anyway, we got him loaded up, strung up, whatever. Brought him on home. Got him all, and we had already bought everything for him. Here, we had his whole home. He's got a picture I can show on the camera.
I gotta find it.
But she's finding the picture to show you this. But
it's the one of the day we picked him out.
We brought him home, and I had to lay in the floor with him. This dog did not know what a bone was. What kind of bone was it? Just a regular old rawhide?
It was actually, I think it was rawhide.
We got a rawhide bone. Just got an old basic bone, and had him a bed here. Had everything for him. Didn't we? Had everything. Before we ever picked him up, we hit the stores and bought everything he needed, right? And we picked him up. He looked so good. That was
the first day we met him.
This is the first day that we met him.
Although that light.
There you go. There you go. That's the first day we met him. The very first day before we ever adopted him. And he was happy to see somebody.
And that was the day we brought him home in the white truck.
Yeah. Okay, this is what he looked like. He don't look like this no more.
No.
But this is what he looked like when we first brought him home. James is it awesome. Now he's about 100 pounds more than that now.
He is not that
No, he ain't that big. But ever since then, he's been the best dog we ever had. Icon is just as good. We got Icon when Alamance County took over all those German Shepherds. And we were sitting around the house. Well, we heard about it on the news, didn't we?
I saw it on Facebook.
And then I looked on the news and they were talking about they needed people that we were talking about fostering. The problem with us and fostering is
that was like 3 days ago.
This is 3 days ago. Whiskey now. I don't know if you can see that or not.
He's turned into a cow.
But anyway, and we sat down. We didn't really sit down. They sat down. I talked about it. I said, we're going to the pound. We're going to adopt this one or foster one. Well, hell, by the time we got there, it wasn't no foster. It was adoption. We're taking. And this is Icon, the one that we adopted.
The ears that don't sit down.
The ears that don't sit down. So, it is what it is, but we have great animals. And, we were kind of worried. 2 male pits don't usually get along very well. These have become brothers. These have become, God, they're inseparable, right? I own a little Jeep Patriot that I take them into. I fold the back seat. They jump up in that son of a bitch like they go on a ride in Carowinds. And they love to go. I don't give a damn. It's 2 miles. What are you telling me now? This is them two together. I don't know if everybody can see that. We'll get it up close as we can. Let that light kick out. Sorry, my camera's up high and I'm trying to hold. Kill that light right there. That's them two together. I'll turn the light back on. I could actually upload this picture directly. I could whatever, but
that $800 couch is their bed.
yeah, it's an $800 couch in their bed. But anyway, they have adapted very well. If they eat together, they eat together. They sleep together, they sleep together. They pee together, they pee together. There's no talk about it.
They love Maddie to death.
They love Maddie to death. Yeah, it is real love between them two. If people today had that same kind of commitment, this world would be a better place. But next to a dog's loyalty, you ain't gonna find that. You're not gonna find that very much. Not with most people. They don't know what that loyalty is. Everybody wants to get on Snapchat, Facebook, and blast their damn stories out. And I'm like, you know what? Leave your shit alone. Leave your personal shit to your personal shit. It's like, as soon as we found out our dog was sick, our whole life stopped. Everything. Even our daughter pitched in, was worried. What can I do? So we're trying to figure out, okay, well, she can't do a lot of the feeding and stuff with him because whiskey's not going to, when he's sick, he's not going to let anybody touch him but me usually. If I am sick, whiskey's not going to let you touch me. Icon's more her dog. I'm still alpha in the pack, but when it comes down to it, if I'm okay.
He is a mama's boy.
Now, since I've been sick lately, what has Icon been doing?
He's been staying with me a lot too, though, because I'm sick.
But before you were sick, when I first found out I was sick,
before I got sick, he stayed up here, but
he was right there.
Me.
And that's just what they do.
That's a typical male shit.
No, it's not
yes,
about that.
Yes, it is.
They split it up.
The cats love me. They don't love you.
The cats love it when she feeds them. That's about it. Cats don't like me. They like me when she ain't home. When she's home,
I'm chopped liver.
I'm whatever. They can wash me through the washing machine and make a fuck. But if she ain't home, these motherfuckers are like, oh, hey, nigga, you gonna feed them? Well, yeah, I'll feed your ass. Here's some old ass ham from 3 years ago. Anyway,
don't poison my cats.
What?
Don't try to poison my cats.
Well, if your one cat will stay off my CPAP when I sleep,
it intrigues her.
I wear a mask, wear CPAP. It covers from right here, and it has a pressure release valve. This cat's under putting both paws on my cheek, cold ass paws. She's taking her face and going like this right here to feel the wind.
She likes to feel the wind in her whiskers.
I kind of want to hold her between my ass cheeks and fart one time.
Don't kill my cat.
Let's see what the hell she does then. Anyway, so now she's back. You good to go for a second? I'm going to go pee. I know you don't want to be on camera. That is the camera.
I know. That's why I'm saying this side of it.
But the microphone's here.
I see it.
It's right there. Oh, my God. Anyway.
Dobby's not stupid.
Nobody didn't say you were stupid. Nobody's saying you're stupid at all. I know you just don't like the camera. So we're talking about Pitbulls. We're talking about, I want you to kind of break it down for Grizzly. About how.
Yeah, because you ADD'd me.
I'm going to ADD her every chance I fucking get. Because you know why? If I don't, she'll ADD my ass.
I do not have ADD.
Next video I do, I'm going to bring my daughter on here. Because she likes to do shit on camera. And I'm just going
to
tell you.
No, she doesn't. She likes to talk. She doesn't like to be visible.
Well, I can guarantee there's going to be some stories about ADD and her mama that her mama don't realize.
I do not have ADD.
Me and
Madison have ADHD.
Yeah, me and Madison, see, person with ADHD, it's like a drug addict. A drug addict knows another drug addict. Well, an ADHD person knows another one. And see, I know Maddie knows me. And we both know her. So we know it. She's the only one that doesn't recognize it. Because she's like, she don't want to see it. But we just talk about, it's kind of funny.
Shut up. We
squirrel.
Slow.
Squirrel. Go eat a neck bone. Hang on a second. I can tell you right now, we just had this conversation the other night about her mom. We were all talking to her mom. Everybody kept changing subjects. Now, me and Maddie were able to keep up. Her mom was getting frazzled. We were
because y'all bounce subjects. And I'm just like, what the fuck? Can y'all pick a story and stick with it?
We're trying, but look, it's like this. Listen, all that I'm saying is, look.
Y'all confuse the hell out of me. I just walk away.
An alcoholic don't know an alcoholic until they get that last drink, right?
I am not an alcoholic.
No, you're a drunk. Alcohol is good at meetings. No, I'm playing. She don't drink that much. She drinks less than I do. I mean, like, I can make her a picture of margaritas. And I mean, when I make margaritas, If you're a female, you take a sip, your clit falls in the dirt. If you're a dude and you take a sip, I got this right.
You're gonna offend somebody.
I give a fuck if I offend anybody. Any video I've ever did. If you don't like what the fuck I'm doing, get off my motherfucking channel.
Dude.
If you don't like what I'm doing,
goose fry.
no. When I'm on whatever platform that I'm on, I'm only on 2 platforms. When I do shit, you don't
These
like
people gonna think we crazy because we bickering on camera.
Well, I don't give a shit. Because the one thing about bickering on camera, anybody that watches any kind of a relationship, you're gonna have bickering. But at the end of the night, are you mad at me right now? Or are you just thinking I'm goofy?
I think you were dropped on your head as a baby.
Okay, well that falls under the goofy category.
No, that falls under Dane brainage.
Whatever you're gonna call it. But James, do you agree with me?
Tell him no.
No, it's hilarious. It's hilarious. Yeah, I'll take that. I will take that because you're trying to have plausible deniability. So I take that.
You remember what Andy and Aaron both told you about all of my obsession with serial killers? You need to watch out.
She might have an obsession with serial killers, but she ain't got the balls to carry the shit out.
I've got balls are just on my chest.
Your balls may be on your chest, but it is what it is. Anyway, so I'm going to use the rest.
Go pee, don't fall in.
As fat as I am, how the fuck you think I'm about to fall in that toilet? The week has a hellish clog, worse than the one I just cleaned out. It would suck me down and you'd see my ankles to my ears and my butthole coming out the bottom frame. I'm damn sure not coming out that frame.
That's just what Dad wants to see while he's working at the water plant.
You know what her theory is? I'm a maintenance tech. I should be able to fix this. So anyway, so I'm going to retire for just like 2 minutes and go use the restroom. There'll be nobody on camera, but you will hear her voice, and she'll tell you about her dog Grizzly, which ran into the same thing that Whiskey ran into, but a lot worse. May give you some pointers and tips and tricks dealing with nausea, vomiting, diarrhea. I don't know about what you know word diarrhea, but it is what it is. And help them get through some steps you can try before you go write that checkbook out and sign that shit to the doctor. Because I don't know about y'all's vet, but our vet loves driving in expensive ass vehicles. I mean, he didn't have a doggy spa. These motherfuckers get the dogs massages.
They charge you extra for extra lovin's on the dog side.
Yeah, you got to pay for them to love the dog.
Like 15 minutes of extra rubbins, like an extra.
If you come to my house and you don't love my dog,
get out.
Your ass can get the fuck out. Because if my dog don't like you, I don't like you. End of story. If you can't go to my house and it'd be a peaceful thing, I got to worry about my dog the whole time, trying to chew your clit, nuts, boobs, arms off, whatever. Then you need to go and take an Uber, take a Lyft. You know, fuck on up out my house.
Well, that's like last weekend when they were here, when Petunia was over here, and she hates Sandy, and she was growling and having a fit
you can tell her that too. Let me go pee. So she's going to take over about Grizzly first, and then she'll talk about this recent birthday party we had. But she'll give you a little background history on why our dogs don't like this particular person. Because this person looks like a man.
An anorexic man with boobs.
Anorexic? She got a jawline of a fucking Ted Bundy.
Anorexic has nothing to do with jawlines.
Yeah.
She's starving herself. Okay. Anyways, since we've done switched the subject so many times, sorry. My dog, Grizzly, was my dad's dog. This was about 24 years ago, so times have changed. Well, we had neck bones for dinner. Dad threw all the extra bones out in the woods in the scrap bucket. Well, we didn't know Grizzly was going to go out there and eat every single one of the bones. She did. And she ended up like Whiskey with, the whole sickness. Her stomach was just huge, but she couldn't poop at all. And it was awful. And back in them days, we didn't have, okay, Google what's going on. So my dad took her to the vet, and the vet's like, okay, she is clogged up, for no better term to use. Well, the vet had to lube his hand up and go up her rear end and break the clog loose in order to make her feel better. And about $400 and some odd later, she was fine. And we had to start limiting her bones and actually throwing whatever bones we didn't want her to have in the trash because she would just go and engorge herself drastically.
She engorged.
She would engorge herself. Grizzly was a glutton.
But she was such a pretty dog.
She was.
Keep going. I don't mean to interrupt you.
She was a great dog. But
can y'all hear her?
That was years ago, and
Oh, she said what? Jane said what?
if it was nowadays at the vet we use, because that's where my dad takes his current dog to, I wouldn't even want to know what that bill is, because I don't like spending my money.
How many years ago was that?
I work too hard to earn my money, so I don't like to spend it. That was when I was maybe 10, so 24 years ago.
So you're thinking the cost to increase. Country accent, yep, country accent and all.
What the hell? I grew up in Caswell County, if that tells anybody anything, because somebody, we're not going to mention no names, likes to make fun of me.
This guy. Anyway, so
Do
the
I
cost.
have a country accent?
No, not really. I
I
don't
don't
hear
hear it.
it. But it is what it is. You got to think of where I hung out. I hung out in Whitney most of my life. I lived down there most of my life.
Well, I mean, for entertainment, I literally watched Mama and Daddy cut heads off chickens, and that was supper. So, I mean,
we'll get to that in a second. But
I was entertained.
so let's get back to Grizzly and the years that have passed now. So from the time
The
the bill was
vet-
$400 or $500 in,
Yeah,
would probably be $1,500 now.
yeah, or better.
Yeah,
I mean, he probably charged $50
'Cause
for
he
the
was-
KY that he put on
he
his
was-
glove.
he was low school operating them.
No, that was before Dr. Hughes was even in business. We took her up there to, I think it's called Alamance Vet, up on North Church Street above Park.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
That tiny little vet office. It was an old man. He's not there no more.
Okay, keep going. I'm not interrupting.
But it was tragic. Poor Grizzly. Grizzly did not.
I'm not moving to you. I'm moving to me.
She did
There
not.
she is. Ah!
You ass. Grizzly did not appreciate the whole rump.
Sorry,
Rubbish.
I had to throw a picture. Can you want to step around just 1 second?
No.
Let me get a picture of you one time. She won't get on camera. I don't know what it is. It's not like y'all can hear her. Y'all might see her on that on Piggly Wiggly.
We ain't got a Piggly Wiggly no more.
There's the fucking point. We sleep during the day and up at night. Most of these people are asleep. You don't want to say that? Go ahead, keep going. Love you. No peanut?
I'm good.
They're fucking salted as hell.
Okay.
Okay, keep going. Talk about Grizzly.
I've done talked about Grizzly. I mean, Grizzly's been dead and gone now for years now.
But she
Coco,
survived that.
yeah, she survived. And now Coco, Dad's dog now, she's a lab and chow mix as well, but she looks just like a chocolate lab. Don't understand how
Fur
that
and
happens.
everything, even the webbed toes.
But we actually still throw the bones in the trash and only give her like 2 or 3, just so that we don't have a repeat.
So the other day, we had a crit.
A
Are
birthday
you done
party.
with your story? If not, I'll keep it.
Yes.
We're going to do another story. The other day, we like our meat fresh. I mean, bullet to the head, on the table, and in our refrigerator. We don't want the USDA, nobody involved.
Hence the chicken slaughterers I encountered
Exactly.
years ago.
So, a friend of ours at work has a connection down at snow camp that kills hogs. I said, well, you know what? We like sausage. Baby doll, put that up.
No.
Just grab that one.
Nope.
You good? So we decided we're going to go, and he's a good dude. And we decided we're going to go and pick our sausage up fresh. Now, we ordered some for the whole family, right? Baby?
Yeah.
You okay?
I'm good. Head hurts.
She's tired. She got a headache. And this sinus shit, respiratory, it's hell on anybody.
And a
So we left the
deflated
Christmas party for our company, which if they weren't paying us overtime to be there, our asses would not have been there.
ear. Overtime or not, my big ass ain't going next year. That was
Yeah,
that
that's
was
true.
some bullshit.
So we go to pull it. But one thing that traumatizes her, like me, I can give it down. I've killed deer, killed elk, killed moose, killed many things.
We do not kill animals.
Well, just because it comes in a package, it got there somewhere.
But I didn't see it.
It
I
doesn't matter who
didn't
you
know that animal.
So we walk into this slaughterhouse.
It was awful. I could see where the
When I
part of his
say-
head was supposed to be.
Well, I told her this story. She fixed me a drink because she don't want to hear this part.
It was
Because it
terrible.
brings back drink. And I will tell you, hey, look, this video is going to be sponsored by Sheets and their peanuts.
You know you can get in trouble for saying shit
I
like
don't
that.
give a shit. They're not really sponsors, but I'm telling you, give that chance to give some unsalted peanuts. That bitch are, hey, look, if I got any salt in there, drop a little bit in that glass.
Do you really trust me doing that with my salt intake?
Yes.
You didn't have high blood pressure
Anyway.
today.
So we go to pick up our meat. We ordered about 20, 25 pounds of sausage. And that's where we got the bones from, the mess whiskey, which we're not going to ever get again from them. Don't choke on your nuts. Baby, James, baby doll, this goes to you and James, okay? My nuts are hanging too low, and I'm too fat to get them to my mouth. Because if I could, there'd be some discrepancies going on in this house.
You do your own salt, because I ain't killing you.
Anyway, but that was good.
No.
I do appreciate that humor behind you right there. Can I get a hell yeah? Can you get a hell yeah? Okay. Anyway, so we pulled up. That day was rainy.
It was just yucky.
It was a yucky day.
It was
Really
cold.
just one of those days where you're like, what's the point in leaving the house? Type day. Oh, got a hell yeah. So we pulled up in there, and 560-pound hog are laying on the table. Now, these
Was
people are
left
not
over.
backyard butchers. We're talking about stainless steel, everything, bone saws, everything. They had this shit set up like any other butcher shop, like Burgrave, Jimmy's Meat Market, anything else you've ever been to. And the sausage is good. Well, she walked in there first. I was trying to be a gentleman and get her out the mud first. So we had to walk through mud to get to it. Me, I don't give a
act
damn.
like you're all into chivalry.
Oh, we're gonna flip it up right here. We are so gonna flip this up right now because this bitch come out chivalry. How many times I opened the door for you?
Hey, I try to open the damn door for you, and you won't let me.
No, that ain't the point. How many times did I try to open the door for you?
That's not the point.
No.
You knew what
No.
I was walking into, and you thought that.
James, tell her answer the question. Say
No.
answer the question. That's all you say. Say answer the question.
No, he gonna be
No.
smart and say.
I don't
out of
give a
this.
Hey, remember my rank now.
Hey,
Shut up.
we ain't doing that shit.
We are
No.
pulling that shit.
No, well, in that case, I'm the youngest, so I get my way.
Oh fuck no! You ain't been in the brotherhood long, have you?
I ain't in that.
That youngest shit don't mean. James, don't hang up. You hang up, I swear to God, I'm coming to your house and I put my dick on your forehead.
Swim away.
Answer the question. Yes. Answer the damn question. How many times just have I opened the door for you? No, we're gonna broaden this question. How many times have I opened the door held the door for you, and made sure you were dry, giving you my jacket, my sunglasses, whatever it is?
You do it because you don't want to hear me whine.
No, but just tell the truth.
You do.
Okay,
That
that's chivalry.
That particular
That
day,
is
you knew I was gonna walk in and see that shit.
What shit? Oh no, we'll get back to the hog shit in a minute. But what I'm saying is, chivalry is not dead. I'm turning to me more.
Chivalry is dead. In
Chivalry
today's
is not
generation,
dead. Chivalry amongst the generation today is dead. Because unless you can Snapchat your picture of your penis and say I love you, then and he said amen. But chivalry is not dead. It's chivalry inside of people that's dead.
Well,
Because
I tried
all
to do
this
that for
no,
you.
no.
I tried to do that for you because I am a nice lady.
Now when I'm hurting or whatever else, what I do? Tonight we had to go to Ollie's. I have never been to Ollie's a day in my life. Was glad I went. Saw some pretty cool stuff. Was glad I got the opportunity. One of our friends thought is in love with this store. We wanted to get her a gift card for Christmas to this store because it's her favorite store.
She lives there.
And so we decided to go to Youngin.
I haven't been since they opened.
There's a guy. There's this female and a kid that walks in like her head's on fire and asks us catching.
She was holding a baby. It was cold out.
Didn't matter. The guy behind her looked like he'd been rode hard, put up wet, and worked a 24-hour day. And I looked at him and I said, man, you come on in here before me. I let my wife, my kid go in, which her kid was being an ass. And I said, let them, y'all go in. And I told this dude, I'm moving slow. You come on in before me. I'm good with that. You know why? Because I looked in his eyes and I saw his soul being sucked out, centimeter at a centimeter.
By her?
By her.
What you're saying?
Absolutely. And I can tell you why. Because that bitch right there that he was with, that bitch right there he was with was the same bitch I was with before you. Same bitch, and I saw it. I could feel it. It's like Ghostbusters when they used to do the ectoplasm. They could just all sense it before they threw out the track and did the lasers. I could feel it. I could feel it. I could feel it in my brain. And I wanted to take this dude, grab, throw him on my shoulder. If I had been better health or not coughing, I probably would have ran off with him for a few minutes because it had a cigarette or something with him. I had a cigarette or something with him because I could just see that this motherfucker got trapped. Like this bitch, she thought she had the best coochie in the world, and apparently he agreed. And now he's figuring out, no! So anyway, I'm sorry. I had to spit that out there.
You're terrible.
I'm not terrible. I'm just telling the truth. Tell me, look, when you...
It couldn't have been the fact that little baby didn't look like he was even 2 years old yet.
That baby didn't look like it was his. I saw that baby.
Did you see that baby? That baby was fucking Eskimo.
She let that baby's head go down. He was a whole lot darker than he was.
He had a tan.
No, that bullshit. Tan or whatever. I don't give a damn if you go to fucking Planet Fitness and you pay the platinum membership.
Listen,
Ain't no way you getting that tan at that age. It's like Shameless when that bitch come out Chinese.
Here's the funny thing.
Sorry, Q.
Maddie don't look like me.
Maddie looks like me. Okay, on camera. Off camera, technically, because we have one here. Here. At
You're
least,
an idiot.
hey, put your hand in mine so we can get it on camera. So they know somebody actually real is here.
What the hell? Are you speaking to a
No, I'm just trying to...
ghost?
Here,
You're the pull
see this? Who does that youngin look like?
Everyone thinks she's yours.
Does she look? Look, I'm her stepfather, and I don't. She in her phone she has me listed as dad. She's got her own dad listed as jerk.
Because he is a.
And don't get me wrong, we try our best. Laugh my ass off, Eskimo. What Eskimo? What is Eskimo? That's James. That's the butt nose thing, right? We'll do the nose thing.
No, I said the baby was wrapped up like an Eskimo.
Oh yeah, it was wrapped up like a Mexican tamale, without the beans.
Really? Eskimos are cuter.
Yeah, Eskimos are a lot cuter. They wear these little hoodie things where like kind of like my face was scrounged in fur. So if you can think of my face in fur, then you'd be a whole lot better. You hear her coughing over here. Anyway,
Ow.
So it's kind of funny how it worked out with Maddie. Maddie's been in my life 8 years.
Going on 9.
Working on 9.
Gotta get that math right. Remember we argued about that the other
Hell
night.
yeah, girlfriend. Anyway,
Bitch, please.
Bitch, oh my God, no you didn't. We're gonna get so many viewers on YouTube when they read it. Anyway, we go in the refrigerator and get that big can of dip. And that big thing's as long one.
Tub?
Yeah, because my other can's outside, so I gotta
I ain't going outside.
Oh, can you just refill that can?
I can refill it without making a mess.
If you can refill it without making a mess, oh my God, I wish I was slobbing you not. Yeah.
Don't go there. throat can't do that.
Look, just for discrepant views, anybody viewing this, you must be 21 years of age in the state of North Carolina by January something to purchase vape products. I do not condone vaping or anything else, but I would rather you vape than fucking run a needle in your arm with heroin in it. So whatever you choose, do what you do. Just keep off the other shit. And by the way, marijuana is bad for you. They're putting fentanyl on that shit too. So we need sponsors. I need to be sponsored by like Kotex. I really think I can keep women from bleeding.
Do you need a tampon? I got some.
No, I got.
They're Kotex too.
Doesn't matter. I need them things that got wings.
Those are pads, honey, not tampons.
Whatever the fuck you got.
I've got pads too. You need one?
I need a
They're
tampon.
They're the heavy absorbency with flexi wings.
So anyway,
We're gonna creep these people out. Sorry.
That's all right. Anyway, so Dylan, Maddie, the kid's always been attached to. You need a diaper. Depends don't work.
Pampers.
You can't depend on pen, and I believe I can blow Huggies on the sides. And so I think I have a good lawsuit.
Get you some Pampers Cruisers.
Because Huggies ain't gonna hold nothing but a damn shitstorm. And love, they're not gonna love what I put in them.
You gotta have a butt for a diaper.
I got a butt.
You got a frog butt.
Oh God! Here's my frog ass. Anyway, so we're gonna like totally flip subject here.
I think we've surpassed that.
Let's look at Maddie for a second. Hey, is my inhaler over there? Excuse me, son. I got a nasal inhaler. I gotta take some of this because the damn sinus, she can't take it.
I need a new nose and a new.
Yeah, we all need new body parts, and Amazon ain't fucking selling them. You know,
I need my old high school body back.
we need to go to something like Umbrella Corp of Resident Evil. I bet we get some new shit then. So anyway, since I've been in Maddie's life, not in the first year or so, probably by the second year, everybody's like, you're her dad. And we look a lot alike. Our eye color, our hair color, our facial structure. It got to the point where I would go to the school and they wouldn't even question shit. They wouldn't ask shit about it. And I heard Dad himself
is an idiot.
Well,
in my defense, I was 16.
I'm not going to say anything
when I got
diversive
married.
on here unless we want to do a private video and then we have a whole discussion. This is Maddie.
About a year ago.
You got anything recent? Find me something. I'm gonna say.
I've got one with her and Angela.
No, pull something that's got a recent. We're gonna show you Maddie with a recent face on it. This is a black and white, but this is her recently. Well, damn. Turn that light off.
We'll have to do a color one.
We'll try to find a color one because it kind of looks like a blob with a cramp. Let us find a color one. But anyway, over the years, she's developed my stature.
That was her on her 15th birthday.
That's fine.
And she's just gotten taller and got more piercings.
That's got to be La Fiesta. This is Maddie at La Fiesta. Let me see what I can do by getting close to the camera. It's kind of shaky because, oh, well, thank you. She is beautiful. Too beautiful for her own fucking good.
Dude, you're struggling. There
we go. Anyway, so they say, I'll get you a better picture later. But they say she looks like me, which I'm glad. I'm glad she looks like me. Maybe she'll look intimidating as shit. Because the one thing I don't know about her, I trained her in jiu-jitsu. So I pity the fucking fool that
she fucking hits hard.
She's already laid her boyfriend out one time wrestling.
Angela too.
Angela, her cousin.
It was like a fucking foot.
But get back to the whole story, like when they see your dad, they're pretty much like, "Who the fuck are you?" And they don't know who he is. And I go to the damn school, whatever else, and I'm in there like a shitstorm. I'm in there like white on rice, like a fat kid chasing a bowl of rice down a hill during a mudslide. That never had a meal in his life. He gonna get that bowl of rice. It's whatever. Where's that one that I had? I don't know if it comes on the phone. I got a different phone. I actually upgraded her phone. Let me see. If
The one that you sent me last night of her and the dogs.
Yeah, hang on. I'm pulling out some photos.
There
I'm
it is.
still figuring out this phone.
That one.
Yeah, this is what I took last night. This is her and both our dogs.
Queen size bed. I only had the twin size bed when I was her age. You got like shaky hands.
Yeah, my sugar's kind of fluctuating.
Let me see.
Maybe she could do that better.
I can't see what I'm doing.
Just look at this screen. They can't see you.
Oh, it's still blurry.
Yeah, it's kind of bright. We can upload pictures. Anyway, the whole...
She looks absolutely nothing like me, though, the 38 hours of labor I spent and the 45 minutes pushing getting her here.
All right, I'm going to take like a... Oh, so cute. She's 16 and...
She just turned 16.
She's too beautiful to know what the fuck's going on. So she's going to talk for a minute while I check my sugar. She maybe bring me some insulin.
What am I going to talk about?
Maddie and changes and
So
me looking like her.
Who's
We-
this?
We've swapped subjects, so you just talk.
Who's James? Does James have kids?
James, tell me, how many kids you got, James? Can't tell because you won't get on camera. Can't tell what?
That Maddie don't look like me.
I'll tell you what.
him.
You get one shot.
No.
As soon as I check my sugar,
No.
it's just one picture. Just relax. You'll be all right. I'll just flash the camera.
We'll just say 3.
3. I told you before.
Oh dear Lord! Don't you know what causes that yet? Oh, okay. Are they teenagers or are they young? What is it? I can't see through your big bear paw.
349 was my last sugar. She's waiting on the results. Just waiting on, you know what I'm saying?
Are they? How old are those kids?
They vary in age from 16 down.
16 now? You need insulin or no?
Getting a Novolog,
The what?
the Flex Pen Novolog.
9, 12, and 15. Are the boys or girls or
2 girls and a boy.
who's the oldest? The boy?
Girl.
The girl? Okay, so you know the whole drama and oh my God shit.
Can y'all see that sugar? You want to tell them what that said, baby?
295.
She's going to disappear for a second.
Well, they can't see me now. We're good.
So you won't hear her. Get the one in the orange pen.
Orange?
Yeah.
The new one.
Yeah. I don't know what the hell's wrong. And grab me a glipizide pill.
What we ate.
Yeah. Who wants to see an insulin injection? Say yay. To the right side, big white bottle.
Big white bottle. Too short for this shit.
I ain't even ate nothing. I'm not seriously. I ain't ate worth of shit.
Kids and
This is public.
he knows what it's like to be a teenager.
Oh yeah. James knows exactly what it's like to be a parent with teenagers.
You can't please
Don't
them.
you?
You can't please them. Everything we do is wrong.
Can't please
We
a
don't
kid.
know nothing about being teenagers ourselves.
Anyway.
That's what drives me nuts. And she's like, you didn't understand. No,
Oh,
because
kids,
at no
I
point
love
was,
hearing that. You
I
don't
was-
understand.
I
Bitch,
mean,
I understand. I understand you need a fucking dick in your mouth.
I have never been a 16-year-old kid, a 16-year-old girl. No, I skipped that and went straight into adulthood. Although at her age, I was married. If I knew then what I know now, that shit wouldn't have happened. But she wouldn't exist. So, got to take the good with the bad.
You've seen Maddie, right? Ain't your first time, but it's been a minute. So answer that question, and we'll go from there. Ask what you've seen. I'm gonna say this again. One more time. You have seen Maddie, right?
Again, I say you were dropped on your head as a baby.
Yeah, I know. It is 5:24 in the morning. This is your weather on the ones. The weather inside this house is nice and cozy. Don't give a fuck what it's doing outside.
It's
Alright.
cold as hell.
So I'm gonna show you her. Get the fuck over. It's one quick picture. It's done. And you can tell me who she looks like more.
She don't look like me.
Now, you have me.
See. You're creepy.
Yeah. I'm not creepy. The fuck you call me? God, my name is not Chester.
The molester.
All right, this is her. If I can get a decent.
She don't look like me.
Okay, there you go. So, in your opinion, let me get this camera straightened back out. All right, there we go. In your opinion, who does she look like more? And be honest, you ain't hurting my feelings none. I'm an old fat boy right now. I hope you don't turn out like me.
She does have my ugly, rude sarcasm.
Yeah, that's personality. We're talking about physical traits.
That's about all, and my height.
Yeah, she does have your tight and your feet.
But her feet are bigger than mine. I ain't figured that out.
No, you're just a little wider.
Hers are longer, though.
They're getting wider.
But she wears a bigger shoe size than I do.
No, she don't. You better. So explain. You need to be more in detail with that because you just talked in ebonics. So
We live close to Tucker Street. We get it.
So spell it out. Who does she look like more, me
You.
or her?
I have got red hair, albino skin, and ocean-colored eyes because they're not green and they're not blue.
But Maddie's eyes change colors.
So do mine. When I'm good and pissed off, they are blue.
That's true. I'll give you credit on that.
But Maddie's eyes are, some days are like gold.
So it's
and
doing a
some days
video with
are
me so
dark
bad?
brown.
So it's doing a video with me so bad?
Not as long as I'm off camera.
You mind having a conversation with the sir? Keith. Looks like Keith.
Yeah, she does.
Does she look like her mama at all? I'm like, even as seamless.
Everyone, all of my friends, like Debbie and Chrissy, they swear she looks like me, and I'm like, no.
Does Maddie look like her dad?
Yes. She is the spitting image of Justin.
No.
She is, trust me.
To an extent, she is. if you have the whole penis with ears look.
No, stop that.
Look, even she says so. She said to me 1,000 times, she does never want to look like her dad.
But the first thing that
like she'd take a boob job, so she doesn't. Nose. She says, got your nose. And I agree with that. I will 100% agree with it. She does have her nose.
I've got dad's nose.
She does have her nose. I will agree with
the
it.
First
if
thing,
I showed you the feet, you'd really understand.
Leave my feet out of this. I like my Barney Rubble feet. They do their job.
We're gonna sidebar here for a minute, like we in Alamance County Court, and y'all waiting on getting a speeding ticket taken care of. So y'all just hang on a second. We're gonna go up here and have a approach with the judge. Just wait. What time's Cammy coming over?
She's gonna be here at 8:30.
Is she gonna stop in or she's dropping go?
She says she's like, I know you need sleepies, so I'm just gonna drop it so you can stay snuggled with Icon.
Okay. We gotta go buy her a blower.
I know we do, because she is really upset, and she says she's gonna go fuchsia fury on your mother.
Did you tell her I got her steroid? What she needed?
No, I didn't tell her that.
And please don't tell her the price. All right, we back.
Oh, we've already had that discussion.
Oh God. So let me tell you something. Let me branch off a little bit. You know, it's Christmas season, and I don't give a fuck. It's Merry Christmas. It ain't Happy Hanukkah.
It's
it ain't Happy Kwanzaa.
Humbug.
It ain't no happy salami baloney. Wear your parka and pray to Allah. We ain't none of that shit around here. You want to do that shit? Fucking go fry yourself somewhere else. Make yourself another pathway to hell.
We
I don't
pray
really care.
to the Llama God.
Anybody who's ever seen James, you've seen a lot of my broadcasts. So I'm going to tell you right now, you know, damn good, I do not give a fuck. I don't give a fuck in this household. It is what it is.
Are you my conscience?
What movie is it from?
Finding Nemo.
But I can just tell you right now. So anybody listening to you, yours.
What did you do to my chapstick?
I've been using it. I think you wanted it.
What do you mean you didn't think I wanted it?
There's 18 tubes in there. Well, at least hand me my shit. I've been using her chef. She got Burt's Bees. Well, that shit's great. I'm just.
Yeah, that shit's always $4.
Well, look, hand me my O'Keeffe, hand me my Vicks Inhaler. But we want to wish everybody a Merry Christmas. I'm telling you a little bit about our lifestyle. We don't usually open up a lot.
And a humbuggery New Year.
We don't usually open up a lot about our lifestyle, about
Christmas,
our household.
Sorry.
So I'm going to open up a little bit about it. We're not extremely religious, which means we don't believe in being hypocrites. We believe in God, but we also believe we got our own damn problems. So forcing off on other people, we don't do. But this time of season, you know, we got some things going on. More than usual.
Sin,
anybody that knows me, my dad has a lot of problems. I'm not going to call my mom. But my dad has a lot of problems, and we do what we can do to make sure. We have satellite radio in our truck, in our little Jeep Patriot.
And I do not like it.
You like the satellite radio?
No, because the channel I love, they're only playing Christmas shit. Dude, I'm gonna cut you off.
Cut me off. I don't get it. I got beer in the fridge. You fuck ever.
This is all I got left, ain't it?
No, the fuck you ain't. I got a whole other mixture and tequila in there. Anyway, so let me get back to this.
I gotta be sober by noon to drive.
I'm gonna let her come back. Well, we can pick up Clyde at noon.
No, I'm taking her over there. They're bringing her back.
I thought he was coming over here.
No.
Okay, so Maddie's boyfriend went for, I don't know what the fuck. I swear to God, I'd like to kill that son of a bitch. I mean, honestly. She get, you know, Kim is a very humorous person. She has a great personality, great sense of humor when she's not stressed. If she's stressed, y'all would rather go to fly down to Africa, take off all your clothes, lay on the back of a female lion, not even the male, the female, because that does most of the hunting, and try to shave that bitch. And then get her coochie all bald before you'd mess with that one. I don't know. She the motherfucker makes me want to get a hotel when she gets pissed at me.
Who are you talking about?
I'm talking about you.
I ain't that bad.
Yeah, she ain't that big. It's her tell. She can tell how she wants to. I don't really give a shit.
You haven't seen me bad yet.
Look. But y'all need to give her some praise because though she doesn't want to be on camera,
I can be ruthless.
it took a lot of encouragement to get her involved in it. But the one thing, before I get on my last story for the night, it won't be the last one. We'll be here for 8 o'clock at night. I'll let this bitch roll while I'm sleeping. Y'all can hear me snore. But the thing about it is the one thing about her that she's passionate about is animals. Any kind of animal. I don't
like
care.
Animals better than I do people.
I don't care. Look, we had been to the aquarium. We went to our aquarium first time in March of 2017. And we went by ourselves. We went during the off season. Anybody want to see this picture? It's great. And she made me touch horseshoe crab.
I'm sorry.
She put my ass in the fucking hospital.
I forgot, dude. I'm not used to people being allergic to shit.
Anyway, but we had a blast. We went to the aquarium. It's where we stay, the Wyndham in Wilmington. We got
Wingate.
We got this freaking 4-star hotel for the price of Motel 6 when it's being remodeled.
Oh, it cost me a little bit more than that.
But we had a blast. We got to see the aquarium, which I had never been. I didn't know nothing about it. And we had a blast in there. And then we went to Serpentarium, which is now closed. Because it's kind of funny. The day after we left, the owner's wife shot the owner.
She killed him.
Dead. Well, we got to see
some. Pissed her off.
We got to see some amazing stuff.
I got all those pictures.
We had a blast just going around that place. Now, this next time we went in 2018.
With Maddie.
We decided to take Maddie. We ended up going to the dry dock. It was more like the dry deck.
That was a joke.
We paid more for this motherfucking hotel than we ever paid. And we're supposed to put 2 queen beds.
We got 2 full-size beds.
We got 2 full-size beds.
And I'm fat.
I'm full as it is. So I don't need another.
Me and him sharing the bed was just a catastrophe. Madison had her own damn bed.
Now she knows how. She can switch her schedule. Been there, dry dock. Yeah, it's a dry dick.
It's terrible.
It's the dry dick. Now don't get me wrong. It's close to the boardwalks, close to everything.
Me and Maddie walked to the beach, which was great, but
you know, I scared her. I scared the shit out of her. I'll tell you about it in a minute. Let's talk about the dry dock first, or the dry dick. So we paid all this money.
We paid a lot more money for that than we did at the other one, and it was a lot. The other one was so much.
The other one we had a suite. We had a living room next to the bedroom. This motherfucker right here. Now she can switch from first shift to third shift. I can't. So I'm up all night. I'm over there sitting beside the refrigerator because half the bathroom's in the kitchenette area and the other half's in the bathroom. So the
sink was right there in the little kitchen.
Dude, oh my God. So we were like, whatever. So
that's when I watched it for the first time, and it freaked me the fuck out.
We took our own fire stick down there with us because these motherfuckers are having a problem with the Wi-Fi and everything. I'm hacking shit. Now, when we stayed at the damn Wyndham, we had a problem with the Wi-Fi too, but I had my laptop with me. And we couldn't connect up. I told her, I said, you just sit back. All she saw was some shit to go across my screen like the Matrix, and we had the best Wi-Fi in the world, didn't we?
Yeah.
And then we went all kinds of places, saw all kinds of things. But this time, now Maddie was with us. Maddie had her own bed. Me and her sharing. Oh, I see that smiley face. But Maddie was over there, had her own bed. We're over there trying to share this damn military cot looking thing. I just finally said, fuck it. I get up. They're off during the day. I'm sleeping because I'm up at night. We go to where we go? Wings. Got me some cool flip flops. I'm actually wearing them right now.
Yeah, Maddie.
Got me a bathing suit.
A hoodie.
And Maddie wanted the hoodie, so we found a hoodie. For everything was on sale. We went to, it wasn't really season, but it was kind of season.
It was the end of season.
It was end of season, but so it rained the whole motherfucking time.
Well, see, the one albino redhead is allergic to sunlight, so I can't be out during the day because I get fucking sunburned no matter what.
When we went in March of 2017, we hit Kerr Beach and Carolina Beach. We walked on Carolina Beach, had a great time, saw the pier,
the freezing cold, but there were no seagulls.
Huh?
There were no seagulls.
But you got to meet that dog.
I wanted to feed the damn seagulls. I fed him this past time at the aquarium.
Anyway.
we got bombarded at the aquarium.
We got bombarded at the aquarium. Look, we went to this. We actually got to go to one place in the aquarium we didn't get to go last time. We went to the bird sanctuary. What were them birds that were landing on my ass?
You know what? I knew the name until you just said that.
And I promise y'all, I will upload some pictures here sometime this weekend.
Fuck.
Because you pay so much.
Lorikeets?
There was some kind of a parakeet, but they were great.
They eat
this little nectar cups. Well, I go in there. I got one nectar cup. They go in there, and the birds don't touch it. I go in there. I got one on my head, two on my shoulders, and all I'm trying to drink out of the same motherfucking cup. Now, I'm not scared of birds at all. They don't bother me a bit. If they shit on me, then that's what they make washing machines for. So I'm in there. I'm like, there's a bird, and she's trying to pull some pictures now. I'm having a blast. Well, I get moving around. They're all the same kind of birds in there. All of a sudden, the rain.
Yeah, because I got all the pictures from the aquarium.
Just fucking let loose. When I mean let loose, it was like God said, I'm going to pee on your parade. I'm fine. My phone is waterproof. Just kind of let you know, everybody wants to see.
Trying to get one off your shoulder, and I'm trying to get the one off
This
the
is
other
the one
shoulder.
on my...
It's got to be the light from my...
Here we go. We'll do the... Y'all give me just 1 second.
Yeah, because dummy me took my big, fancy, nice camera in there, and sadly, my cell phone took better pictures. Don't ask me how that works. I think it was probably operator error. What are you doing? Are you changing some settings on my phone? Don't change settings on my phone because I can't put it back. I don't know how.
Found that picture again. Anyway, I'm going to show you a picture of bird landing on my head.
What the hell did you do? It's so damn dark you can't see it.
I'll show you how to readjust this shit in a minute. Hold at the top. Hold your finger. Hold your hand up.
I don't know.
Hold your hand up.
No.
Please. I'm going to pull the hoe card here now. If you love me, you open your hand. If you don't love me, you don't open your hand. Lick it and take a drink.
Don't throw fucking salt at me.
So you can kind of see the bird on my head.
There we go.
Oh, that's even a good picture. So this bird's on my head, and I got shit in my hand. I'm good with it. I'm totally good with it. I like birds. They weren't hurting. They were so used to being fed. But then the rain come down. That kind of ruined it. Now, I will tell y'all something about Carolina Beach. They shut down the whole festivities because of the rain and the lightning. As far as the boardwalk's concerned, the Ferris wheel, we decided we were going somewhere to eat. We were looking for somewhere to eat. We ended up at A&G Barbecue. I'm going to break this down in ham terms. Alpha and George Barbecue. This place is a hole in the wall. It does more walk-up business than it does anything. We go inside. We order, what did you get?
Chicken tenders.
You got chicken tenders.
I got chicken tenders, mashed potatoes, and fried okra.
And that's what Maddie got, right?
Except for the okra. She got
Let me tell you something.
cheese.
These fucking chicken tender, that was a great belch. Who belched? That's probably.
Sorry.
Yeah. These chicken tenders were big as flounders. I ordered chopped steak, fried squash, fried okra, macaroni and cheese, cornbread, everything. Maddie got some shit. This shit was on styrofoam plates, styrofoam cups. It was stacked so fucking tall for all three of us to eat with the tip of leaving the tip with them was what, $30?
Something like that.
A little less than $30. Anybody who ever goes to Carolina Beach, you need to stop in there because you will get more than your money's worth. I'm talking about.
It's right on. Hey, Scamper, you took my seat.
There was so much fucking food.
Baby.
I went into a diabetic coma just damn near eating that shit.
It was so good. Me and Maddie actually took half of ours back with us because there was so much.
It
You
was
scared my cat.
freaking awesome.
You scared my cat.
We had a great time, except for
Maddie kind of showed her butt a little bit.
Maddie showed her
typical
butt a little bit, but it
teenager.
is what it is. We went down there on $25 worth of fuel and did not have to fill it till we came home. We went a lot of different places.
Yeah.
We wish we'd have had more time. The next time we go, we're going to stay at least
I
a
missed
week.
my dogs.
But we had a friend,
The one with the boxer.
the one with the box, who took our dogs
And came
and-
over and fed my cats.
and came over and fed the cats.
And she lives a long ways away.
20 minutes from here is where she lives, down in Snow Camp. But she had a blast with everybody. That made her feel great. You can't say anything.
Well, she works from home, so she's kind of a hermit crab, and
It didn't matter. She had a freaking blast.
But she loves animals the way I do.
But
so
she had a freaking blast with
I still
everybody.
want to know how big ass Icon jumped on her fucking bed.
And
I can't get on her bed without a stool. Literally,
but
I
he
have
had a
to have a
blast.
stool.
Everybody had a blast. Everybody is what it is. So it kind of shows you how the dog thing works. But anyway, so it's like 5:43 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
You had to think about that. I think you've had enough.
Yeah, I better make my food and go to bed for a little bit because we got shit to do today.
I gotta wrap Christmas presents.
We got running to do.
Well, we gotta run to.
We got to fix the aerator for the fucking faucet.
I ain't worried about that.
Okay.
The water comes out even faster now, so like,
It gets
woohoo!
hotter quicker.
I know, that's what I likes.
Anyway,
I know, I've got issues, sorry.
we all got fucking issues. But we're going to be back on here tonight.
We are.
Yes, we are. Since you like to do things off camera. Tonight's subject
Oh, God.
is going to be a little different.
Baby, you didn't actually have a subject tonight. You started out with one until I come in here and evidently distracted
Y'all see how the
your ass.
ADHD works? She just fucking destroyed my whole shit. So tonight, okay. Tonight's subject is going to be kids, sex, and politics.
Why are we talking about sex and politics and kids?
Well, the subject's going to be on kids and teenagers, and they're not understanding how sex can affect your life so bad. It's not about the sex in general. It's going to be about the whole entire. It always changes. So yeah, I know. Just bear with me.
It ain't my fault.
It is her fault.
It is not.
But the way the sex works is it's not about the sex itself. It's about being prepared.
So why is this subject coming up? Is it because of the age I got married?
No, it has nothing to do with you.
What?
It has to do with the fact that she wants to please this boy so bad. And I'm gonna let this out for the public. We're gonna stop this for a second. We're gonna do another 10-minute session real quick, and she can say what she wants to say. Now, everybody that knows me on here knows I'm a very aggressive, very confrontational person. I'm in your face. I don't give a fuck. If you're my friend, I will tell you exactly how it is, and you'll love me for it or you'll hate me for it. But other than that, I told you. You can tell her about my daughter. Oh, I will. But that's a little bit. Let's get to that tomorrow night. Cause what you're talking
It's
about.
tonight. We're already
excuse
into
me.
tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm on third shift. I work 2 days.
So am I.
Anyway, yes,
I
I will.
work third shift too.
We'll bring that in tomorrow night on YouTube with this. We're going to make this, though, a private stream because what we're going to talk about is going to be something that I would take private if I was in that situation, and I would not want anybody to be able to join or hear it outside of this because that is not something that needs to be broadcast to people we don't know. So we will invite some people. And you know what? Tell motherfucking Dylan to get his ass on here.
Oh, dear God.
Because he needs to hear this shit too. But I'm going to break this down for
he
you.
needs a how-to guide on how to use a condom, evidently.
Yeah, but wait a minute. Just let me say what I gotta say.
And don't believe the girl. If she says, I'm on the pill, bitch, you better show
Will
proof.
you please let me finish this? Anyway, it needs to be private. It needs to be kept what I call in-house. I don't believe that everybody, the brother that has no bearing on the situation, needs to know anything. So we would bring that in tonight. I will do a private one. Make sure his ass is ready. Like, seriously.
To get his balls handed to him.
Me and you've already talked about the other situation with the peas and the shooter and things like that. We'll talk about that later. I'm not saying too much on here because this is actually public.
Well, if y'all gonna have him involved, maybe I shouldn't be. Because
no, I want you involved.
Drastic opinions that hurt people's feelings.
Well, that's what he needs, is a drastic opinion to hurt his motherfucking feelings.
Because
you've met him, so you know. Anyway, the only thing I'm going to say before I end this, I have let Maddie do a thing with her boyfriend for a while. I've let Kim have full control over it. And he's not a bad kid, but he likes to play on my daughter's emotions.
He is a narcissist.
He's a narcissist, possible sociopath.
I wouldn't give him that.
And he's working on it.
He's trying, but he ain't there.
Well, I've let my daughter and I've let my wife handle the entire situation. I'm now to the point after tonight, and I'll go over all this tomorrow, because
you can't step in. You
stop.
Got to let her learn herself.
Please, for the love of God, if you love me, let me just say what I got to say. I have stood back and I've watched things happen, and don't leave.
Oh, I'm getting up. This thing's hurting my butt.
Well, you need to get back in here. Oh, we got 2 minutes. Anyway, I've backed off. I've expressed my feelings to my wife, and I've seen stuff continue. She's done it. My wife's done an excellent job in controlling everything and talking to her, and she's not willing to listen. So she's not willing to listen to her. She's not going to listen to me. So this kid has one more time, to pull his bullshit on her like he pulled this weekend. And when he does, after I hear about it again, trust me, whether she tells me or not, I will know. I just gave her a brand new phone. So anybody that knows me knows exactly what I did to the phone.
Don't be spying on her.
So when this shit happens again, it will be my turn to step in. Do I want to? No, because she's 16 years old and she's got to make her own decisions. I get all that. But I'm not going to sit here and let my daughter get hurt. I'm not going to do it.
But being hurt is a fact of life.
It's a fact of life. But I'm still breathing.
Yeah, so am I.
As long as I'm still fucking
you've
breathing.
You've been hurt and I have been hurt. And it was a lesson
and
learned.
It fucking sucked. So as parents, we try to prevent that.
No, as parents, we want better for our kids.
Yeah, we want better for our kids.
But we don't
she keeps following
in.
the same principle. So what's going to happen?
We were raised a lot different.
What's going to happen?
My daddy didn't step in unless I asked him to step in.
Yeah, but your daddy's a different breed than I am.
Yeah, he is.
And I'm the one that knows what's going on in this generation.
Daddy does too.
So let me explain to you what's about to happen. I'm going to have to.
You can't.
Because she sits there, and y'all can listen to this. I don't give a shit.
I know she gets upset. I know she
It ain't that
cries,
she gets upset.
It breaks my
What
heart.
the fuck has he done over the last 3 fucking days? She's gone. You know what? For the last 3 fucking days, what has happened?
I get that.
And then all because
but
she got
has
okay.
To
so we let our daughter get nose pierced. That was her birthday present from her aunt. From her aunt, which is somebody who would not ever agree to this. So she paid
evidently Sandy said that studs are cute. She just don't like rings.
Well, whatever. Either way you look at it, they agreed to it. I'm not again. I got piercings here.
I don't have piercings.
I'm talking about
tattoos.
I got tats all up here. I got my daughter's. That's her name. That's how she wrote it right here. and it has her name and her signature, her birthday, and it says a father's love. I got tattoos all over me, back, shoulders, arms, whatever. I don't give a fuck. So it's really mattering to me. Just the way I look at it is, it is what it is. Piercings, wow. You pull them out, they heal up. Okay?
Now, if she ever wants her nipples pierced, I'm not going to argue with her.
We'll deal with that or whatever. But she wanted her nose pierced.
She's already got
And
her
I
tongue
get it.
pierced.
We're Christians. We are totally God-fearing Christians here.
Her tongue's pierced.
We all
her
pray.
ears pierced.
I can't tell you how many times we sit around that table, whether it be our living room table or our kitchen table, and we pray. What are you looking at? But the thing is, do we not pray? I can't tell you how I sat with that young and prayed with her. God forgives everything. She wants her nose pierced. She wants her nose pierced. There could be a lot fucking things worse. Now, am I about a nose piercing? No,
that's
personally.
One good thing the piercer did tell me. They go with a smaller gauge like that. She said because when she gets older, if she decides, okay, hey, I regret it, she said it will heal up fast with very, very minimal, if any.
And that's great. But my thing is this. There's a lot of things worse than the nose piercing. She can up with crabs, STD, AIDS, HIV plus. Anybody heard about that yet?
What the hell is HIV plus?
That shit that can live on a surface for 14 days. That's a new version of AIDS. Gonorrhea, clap, chlamydia, anything they call reproductive harm. Eventually, look, I'm all about some grandkids. I'm all about some grandkids.
Well, we ain't getting.
You raise them, you hug them, you love them, you feed them chocolate, give them a jolt, a surge, and you send them back home to mama. So I'm all about some grandkids. But my whole thing is this.
Yeah, when she's 30.
My whole thing is this. There's a lot more things worse than nose piercing. But this boy is on my last motherfucking nerve. I mean, and I've done really good. Now, you didn't tell me.
Chime in?
But you, in just a second, there's the first thing you answer. Have I not done good?
Because of me.
But have I not agreed to step out of it?
Because of me.
Now what time is it?
It ain't that time yet.
Yeah, well, I'm going to tell you. If you agree it's that time, chime in. Nobody's going to look. You on the internet. You're a Radio Rambo, so it doesn't really matter. Can't nobody touch you. I'll let you meet her once everything's calmed down. So
meet
whatever
who?
you want to, James. Well,
meet her who?
Meet him.
You said meet her.
Well, meet her. Meet you. You're the her.
Well, we're talking about Maddie, so there's two different hers in this
you're the
conversation.
first her he's got to meet. So we ain't worried about the second her. So if you agree with me, you need to say something.
No, he
if
ain't
you don't
got
agree
the
with me,
full story.
Look, you got the full story. We've
No,
been talking
he does
for
not.
weeks and months about this shit.
This boy is being a typical.
Just tell them the truth. Ever
Shut
since BB
it.
died, ain't nothing the same, is it?
Do we got some duct tape around here?
No, we ran out. I was looking for the shirt. Oh, you ain't gonna answer it now?
No, he ain't got an
No,
answer.
he's still online.
No, he ain't got an answer. This boy, I'm not saying it's right, but what I will
Say something. Protect me.
Will you shut it?
Protect me.
Don't try that intimidation crap. It don't work with me. Why do you think it's going to work with somebody else? Stop it.
Oh, you're full of shit.
What do you say?
Quit trying to take the easy road.
See?
No.
No.
That ain't what that's
No,
about.
seriously. You're right. There is more to the story. This boy, and like I said, it is not that I am agreeing that it is okay. I kind of got to blame the parents for allowing him to be like this because he is only 15.
But, let me stop you right here. When she ends up pregnant, and I say
She
you
ain't
can't,
going to end up pregnant.
and I say you can't live here.
She's not going to end up pregnant
Where's
because he
she
hurts
gonna
her
be?
feelings. How many times have we hurt each other's feelings? Am I pregnant? No. Because I refuse to do that ever again.
Yeah, we're different. We're adults.
No, Kimberly's got sense, and and mine's 16. She is housebroken. She's almost out of the house.
Anyway, all right. So
No.
let's. No, stop.
No,
How you gonna shush my ass?
because
I'm about to fuck you in your butt.
No, you're not. Because I'm sick. Yeah.
We're both sick. So what the fuck's the matter?
And you got me sick. And how the fuck do you think you got me sick?
I'll pour some whiskey on it first.
Madison is a lot like me. She does not want to hurt people's feelings. And Maddie has feelings, like extremely big ones that she wears on her sleeve. She does
Is
not.
all this about a nose ring? No, it's not about the nose ring. Hold on, let me answer this question. Nose ring's fine. It looks actually really good on her. We'll take a picture.
I've got a picture.
We'll take a very good picture.
No, she don't want herself, and she just wants it.
You can zoom in on her fucking nose.
I did, because she said that she doesn't like how she looks.
It ain't about the nose ring. The nose ring is what the nose ring is. That is what it is. I'm not worried about that. If I didn't agree to it so much, I wouldn't have drove. This is...
Give it here. I'll adjust it back where you had it. Hit the little home button. You gotta like, there you go.
That's the nose ring. Turn the light
It's a
on.
little stud. It's
It's a tiny
actually
18
cute.
gauge stud. It doesn't look bad. It actually looks very tasteful. So no, anyway, other than that, you got
See,
her.
Madison is not as good as hiding her feelings as I am. Because, I mean, she's 16. She hasn't learned that. Which, really, it's a bad thing to know how to bury your feelings, I guess. Because you're supposed to be able to express them, but that's a horse of a different color. She doesn't want to hurt his feelings. She gets frustrated with him like she did, well, I guess it would be considered yesterday, to where I was actually responding to his text because she was so mad she didn't know what to say. But he, being a typical boy, actually thought it was her answering him. But she don't want to hurt his feelings. She, as mean as she has a heart the size of Texas, and she don't like being mean. She don't like hurting people's feelings. And she really cares about this boy. And she has clung to him, if that's correct terminology, on a, in my opinion, unhealthy level. Some days he's really good for her, and some days he's not. And like I said, I blame his parents, because apparently his real dad is in prison. He's got a mom and a stepdad who he lives with, but they like
Russian and Cuban.
They push him off and go out and party and leave him by himself. He was at our house a couple weekends ago, and I was exhausted. I hadn't been to sleep, and I told Maddie, he had to be gone by a certain time so his parents could pick him up. They pick him up, dump him at home, and then disappear till 2, 3 o'clock in the morning so they could go party. And then I felt like really bad, because I'm like, okay, well, if I'd known that's what they were going to do, then I would have told you, he could just hang out here. That way he's not alone. So I blame a lot of his attitude on them. What?
James said it hurt her feelings too.
He hurts her feelings, but he does it by turning it around. Like yesterday, they have been talking all week about her hanging out with him. And he didn't even ask his parents if it was okay. And that upset her because she's like, well, I was looking forward to it. I thought we were going to hang out. And you didn't even ask your parents. So that upset her. And it hurt her feelings. And, she doesn't know how to express her feelings. She turns her hurt into anger, which she learned from somebody sitting in the room.
I don't know who you're talking about.
And
It ain't.
then
Whiskey
later,
in this room too.
later
I think
on,
Whiskey taught her all that shit. Whiskey!
later
Oh
on,
God!
yesterday evening, before she got her nose pierced, he was like, he was supposed to come over and hang out with her. I told her, I'll take him home because his curfew's like 11 p.m. And he was all for it. And then all of a sudden, oh no, I changed my mind. I don't want to come. And that upset her too. But he pretty much makes her feel like she's the problem because he blames himself, but then it makes her feel bad because she feels like she's the one causing the issue.
Hey, my man.
Which is why I say he's a narcissist. And it's not right. It's not fair. And I hate it for her. But I feel like it is not my place to step in unless she asks me to step in. What are you doing to my cow? He is growling at you.
No, he's not.
He's growling. He does not like to be lifted.
And
see, we can't even have an adult conversation because somebody's trying to break dance with the dog. Jeez, poor Con. Come here, my big white cow.
all right.
Come here, sweetie.
He just called him fatty. That's great.
He seems so, he really is, but he is actually a year younger than her, which I've told her, at that age,
You give me a beer.
guys are idiots, no offense. And a lot of them, even with age, they don't grow out of it. Again, no offense. Don't call my dog fat. He is the great white cow.
He looked like a Holstein that never got butchered. All right, so here's the thing. We're going to sign off here tonight. It is 6:05 a.m. We got to get everybody fed. We got things to do, shower, whatever else. We're third shift. We're going to go to bed here for a little bit of time. Tonight's subject. We'll be on here tonight, both of us again. She said, hey, babe. He said he was smiling.
He was not smiling.
He was smiling.
He was frowning. He's missing some teeth. He can't help that.
Don't listen to this shit.
He is missing teeth.
Anyway, here's how it's going to go. Tonight, you going to be on here tonight? I need a commitment. We're doing a YouTube live stream. As
long as I'm not passed out from somebody
it's going to be an early morning stream, so it's going to be like about the same time. We'll do another stream. We're going to talk about the subject. We're talking about kids, sex, and politics.
No, we ain't talking about politics because fucking politics.
We're talking about kids understanding politics. Because
I'm in 34 years old now.
The subject she brought up this tonight. Remember, she's talking about how the works.
Excuse me.
She's learning a lot.
Sorry.
Anyway, it's like this. Tell Dylan to get his ass on here. We're gonna try to. Me and you are talking about the other subject, so we'll deal with that later.
Can we get a banana so I can show him how to properly
put
a condom on?
We'll do a private channel, and I'll do invites.
That boy's not ready.
If it sounds good to you, say okay. And politics is not about politics discussing who likes what.
I know.
It means politics as far as how politics work. Because we got some shit brought up to us tonight.
You did that
anyway,
against his will, and he is upset.
You want Periscope or you want YouTube?
Hey, see, he even says no politics. Yeah,
politics. You don't like politics either. Nobody really likes politics.
Religion.
Well, you do YouTube, it's whatever. Are you making the commitment to be on here no matter what? As long as we do it
as long as you don't fucking dope me up with cough medicine. Are you tired of me barking like a dog? Hey, little cat.
Okay, come here.
Be easy with her.
I'm trying to be. Here's a little cat. Say,
Now she will claw you.
She won't claw along. And I put her up here. I put her for the camera. And I go,
quit
little
being
cat,
mean to my poor
little
cat.
little catch, little catch, little catch,
You know what?
little
You know
catch.
what? Give me my poor kitty. I'm so sorry, huh?
Anyway,
I know.
we're going to get all these animals fed because it's 6 o'clock in the morning. Used to us coming home to feed them. We appreciate everybody tuning in. We're going to say Merry Christmas.
Happy Hanukkah.
This old Jew coming out of her.
No, it's from a movie. Shut up.
Tell them Merry Christmas.
Bah humbug. Seriously, I'm like Scrooge. Halloween is my holiday.
That's not Scampy. That's Little Cat. Get the Scampy on the camera. Will be me.
I will find Scampy. Give me
like
second.
2 seconds. I can't do Scampy. Scampy don't like me like that. Unless I got tuna. But we'll deal with our shit tomorrow. You still on board for that? All you gotta do is say yes.
Okay.
Come here. That is Scampy. This right here is Scampy.
This is my baby.
He don't do a whole lot of interviews. So anyway, we'll let him get back to his bit. Where was he at?
Curl up by the kerosene anger.
Go put him back.
I'm going to.
All right. So look, we'll talk a little bit. We'll go feed these cats. I'm going to bed for a few hours. We got a little more run around to do tomorrow for Christmas. We got some people to handle and things we got to do, like I guess you call it charity or whatever. We'll go from there. Other than that, Merry Christmas to everybody. We hope everybody has a great Christmas. So we love y'all. Baby doll.
Yeah.
Come here. Just say everybody Merry Christmas and bye. And we'll hold on to tonight's time. I'll send out some text messages to let people know 20 minutes in advance. What? Just say Merry Christmas and everything. Come on, bitch.
We wish you a Merry Christmas. We wish you a Merry Christmas. You gotta go potty, Toga?
Oh, that's a hell of a time. All right, we'll call y'all later. Bye.